pants are definitely too tight.
Alright then, boy. Welcome to my crumbling castle of consternation, where I shall relay a tale of true terror this very night. 'Twas All-Hallows-Eve as the clock struck 12 and the moon was as thin as a mouse's whisker. I found myself staring at a game room had birthed from the very bosom of Satan himself. Did I dare touch it? I did, and opened it as well. Though I found myself calling out for their Ghostbusters themselves, 'twas all in vain, as they hadn't been invented yet. Though the game box warned me not to play it alone, which of course you cannot see due to terrible demons within my camera settings, I did persevere, and so, without further ado, I present to you a game of supernatural horror of the highest degree. Written and published by Tecmo in 2003, Project 02 is the second game in Tecmo's Fatal Frame series. You play as Mio Amakuru, assisted by her twin sister Mayu Amakuru. But don't let this vaguely reminiscent of Silent Hill 3 music lull you into a false sense of security, as you'll have plenty of ghosts to cack it to shortly. And if that scared you, you better strap on your rubber pants. To start, you're treated to a little ghostly flashback, where you're possibly led to believe that you've thrown your sister off a ravine and maybe killed her, at which point Mayo shoves you rudely out of your dream where you've been reminiscing of better times. Not to worry though, she's soon distracted by a butterfly and is seen wandering off into the woods like the simpleton she is. Following her, you pass Super Spooky Rock, and from there, all things go to hell in a hand bloody basket. Meanwhile, you'll catch a glimpse of your sister, who appears to be a ghost now, and almost got her. It turns out to be a regrettable decision. Follow her to the top of the hill, where she'll be surrounded by the titular crimson butterflies, and she'll announce
the Lost Village
is where you're at. And indeed, somewhat unwillingly and definitely regrettably, we have. Project 02 is a classic survival horror, but it also makes it one of those bloody hell where do I go games. Wander here, wander there, wander over here a little bit more, all the while getting tasty tidbits from Mio like, the torch is on, someone must have been here. And by the way, this is running. Check out the speed on this one, baby. Not like there's any ghost to get out the way of or anything, is there? After blundering around for a little while, I eventually stumbled into something about a 26-year-old surveyor, Masumi Makamuri, who's still missing, along with a picture of him and his missus, which for some reason I decided to pocket in my folder of dead people. You'll also notice this is one of those games where the perspective changes but your D-pad doesn't, so you're going to be doing a lot of jigging around all over the place. Meanwhile, another cutscene begins.
I wonder if anyone's here.
That's right, comfortingly reassure your twin sister. Oh, lol. No, it's a ghostly apparition. Well, meanwhile, I might as well show you the inside of this house. How'd you go to the left? Oh, it's the bloody ghost. Now to proceed to the next room calmly. You know what, guys? I'm not sure this is such a good idea to enter a house of death unarmed to fight the ghostly apparitions with nothing. But, in typical May fashion when things couldn't get any worse, I think it's time for a freak out.
Mayu! What's wrong?
Yeah, I can't really say this cutscene is filling me with any more confidence about my current situation, to be honest.
I don't want to kill anyone.
Oh dear, it's not pleasant. So, first things first, in any survival horror game, what's there lying around the house that I can steal for my own benefit? Dead Woman's Notebook? That will do nicely. Meanwhile, I creep through some creepy doors into another creepy room, stealing another notebook, learning about the no doubt vengeful ghost I will have to face later. Anything here? No. Get out of my bloody way, sister. Meanwhile, on the other side of the house, disembodied voices whispering to me, and another feature of classic survival horrors, a locked door makes an appearance, which means wandering here, wandering there, and wandering here until...
Someone's here.
This is literally like living in a horror movie. But would you Adam and Eve it? This door is apparently locked too. So, after a bit more buggering around, revisiting the once locked door, classic ghost survival horror trick that, I eventually come across something that is useful. Just kidding, herbal medicine is useless in this game. Get out of the way, you bloody bollock! Finally, I find myself a torch and some notes on the weapon of choice, the camera obscura. There's also some notes on Dr. Asso? Dr. Also? Well, anything's better than the pronunciation Dr. Arsehole. Anyway, the next cutscene does a better job explaining the notes. No, me, I don't touch it! Oh, no, you've touched it.
So, this is the camera obscura. It takes pictures of impossible things.
Hang on, I've got to see Dr. Asso's face again. But now that I've successfully slaughtered the suspense, things really do take a turn for the petrifying.
What's that? Is someone here?
Oh, bloody hell, what made me play this game in the dark? So I'm offered some pointers on how to use the camera obscura, but deciding I already know enough about exorcising demons, I go on the hunt of something infinitely more useful. And now to make my way over to the final fight. Oh, good God, Bennett, get out of the way, my bloody sister! Bloody hell.
Something is here.
So now it would appear it has come time to exorcise this ghost from this mortal plane. And it's also at this point that I might admit to being slightly hasty in my dismissal of the camera obscura's operation manual. Right now, that's the camera. No, that blue light flashing. Turn around, come over here a little bit, baby. Turn. Got her. Now, obviously I've been playing devil's advocate to the game. It is actually a cracker, and I may well do a playthrough of it. But in the meantime, I've been LetemcomeInit. If you've liked this video, do consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video, obviously, and comment down below on your own experiences in the game. And now I leave you with my personal fun time picture book of the ghoulies I've encountered. I thank you and good night.